Welcome back to Pick and Roll, everybody. This is EJ. I'm Sean. We got a new guest this episode, Caden.
Hey, I'm Caden. Local hooper.
Local hooper for sure. We're just triple guys with ball knowledge. We're gonna start this episode out with some NBA content. It's gonna be a big NBA heavy day. Lots to talk about as we inch closer to the playoff race.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Tatum's coming back now. We'll get into that. We have a great show for you guys.
Absolutely.
Stick around. Be worthwhile. So before we start, let's just get this out of the way. Let's do an emergency Tatum reaction. He was just cleared about 30 minutes ago by Shams at the time of this recording. He will be playing tonight, Friday versus Dallas. Thoughts, everybody?
I'm going to say this is a good thing for Tatum. I think this is a good thing for Boston. For Jaylen Brown, it's going to either diminish his reputation of being a MVP candidate, or it's going to, it's going to flourish him. It's going to ascend him across the league. But you have to understand, Tatum is and will always be like their number one guy. When you go back, when you talk about Celtics teams, Paul Pierce was always a number one guy, even with KG and Rondo and Allen. Tatum is the number one guy with Jaylen Brown, with Derek White, with those players. And Jaylen Brown stepped in for Tatum when he was hurt. Same thing when Kobe stepped in for Shaq when he was hurt. And you've seen what he did. He flourished into an MVP player, just like Jaylen Brown is doing right now. So I don't know if this causes tension. I doubt it, because both of them are pretty good friends outside of the NBA. But I'm excited for Tatum, honestly. I think he's going to flourish leading to playoffs for sure.
Yeah, I think he's actually going to do pretty good tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like if they're rushing him back like this, I don't think they'd do that unless he was ready to play like Tatum.
Yeah, it's been noted that throughout years and years of players getting torn ruptures in their Achilles or whatever in their tendon, that he's the over time they've showed Jason Tatum has the best progress out of every single one of them who's torn their Achilles over the past 30 or so years. So I'm confident that he's going to play well. I'm confident he's going to give his team spirit and that he's going to flourish his team into the playoffs. So yeah, Sean, what about you?
Obviously, I hope he's not rushing too fast. This
absolutely.
is probably the fastest return from injury like this we've ever seen.
Yeah.
In potentially athlete history. Can you guys think of another example?
No, I think it's the fastest.
But yeah, it's probably in all of sports. It's truly phenomenal. So I'm curious to see. They're probably going to be really careful with him. We're probably looking at 20 minutes max tonight.
25 he's lucky.
Yeah, 25 he's lucky. That's generous. So. Yeah, and it's probably going to be like this for the next few games, probably. You've got to be really careful. I think they're going to really just focus on the long-term playoff push here and just see if they can get some little bit of chemistry before the playoffs. But I am curious to see how he fits with this new version of Jaylen Brown we haven't seen before. He looks like the guy to me. He's in the MVP race, undoubtedly. He's been a lot more assertive offensively, taking the big shots when they need him to.
Yeah.
Being a real leader on both ends of the floor, and he's kind of stole some of Tatum's thunder. So I'm curious to see how is Tatum going to sit back and say, okay, this is your team this year, we're going to run under you, or is he going to come in and be like, I'm still the guy, and then everybody's going to have to adjust to Tatum.
Like I said, we saw this before when Shaq went down in I think 03-04, Kobe stepped in and throughout 10, 15 games, just scored 35 plus, and became he became like the Black Mamba after that. Jaylen Brown has become a top 5 MVP candidate, even with the game restriction rule for the NBA, which I think is bogus, but that's another conversation later. But still, Jaylen Brown has flourished. He's top 5 in scoring. His team is top 5 in the East and in the league, I believe. So I think. I don't know. It could become another Shaq and Kobe. I don't know, but we just have to see. Honestly.
And you also don't want to see Jaylen Brown all of a sudden go down to the level of production he was prior to this season. You still want to keep that productivity.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to get less workload though.
Yeah.
There's no way that Tatum's not going to be taking. If the minutes he's in, he's going to be wanting the ball in his hand.
That's true.
Exactly.
Tatum, did you see him with the doctor where he was like, "I'm not coming back to be no role player."
Yeah. And he posted that as a documentary too, so clearly he wants people to hear that.
Yeah. He's coming back for that.
So it'll be interesting for sure. These guys are not selfish. This is a good organization.
Absolutely.
You know, they're going to do it the right way. It's just a matter of how, when.
Oh, I think they're going to win the East.
Yeah, I mean,
I think they're going to win the East.
Now this changes everything. Now I don't know. My Knicks take is pretty much out the window. Detroit just lost 2 straight to San Antonio. I know they might not meet in the playoffs, but Detroit just looks like they're not quite ready. And so I have to look at Boston like, you just got Tatum back. You have momentum. You're already a damn good team before Tatum even came back this year.
A great team.
Exactly. So I think it's got to be Boston by default. Cleveland, you know, Harden's playing on 4 fingers now. So it's got to be Boston by default now. We'll get into the Eastern Conference race later and the playoff stuff. Let's transition to our weekly NBA power rankings. Week 19 or 20, I believe?
Week 20.
Week 20 of the NBA season. EJ, you want to start us off with your top 5?
Yeah, so basically I'm going to go 2 East with 3 West. I think that the Western Conference has proved himself this week, in my view. For number 5, I'm gonna go with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think they've entered that top 5 conversation, not only in the West, but I feel like in also the entire league. Anthony Edwards does have a squad around him. Julius Randle, a 20-point per game scorer. Rudy Gobert, a defensive shot blocker, just a defensive mastermind. He does have a squad, especially his depth. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the Boston Celtics. With Tatum back in the lineup, you know, as optimistic as people have been, I think like the progress Tatum has shown over the past 10 months since the playoffs, where he went down, I think this is going to be big, especially Jaylen Brown, since he's almost averaging 30 for the season. He's a top 5 scorer with a top 5 team. So yeah, I'm very excited for the Celtics. So that's my number 4. My number 3, let's go back to the Western Conference. I'm going to go with the Houston Rockets.
Still a believer.
I believe
the Rockets at 3.
I am not going to count out the Rockets. I think they are better than both the Timberwolves and the Celtics. In my opinion, I think KD is one of the, if not the best scorer in the league, if not all time.
Being awfully generous.
Hey, I've got his shoes.
Which I don't think you can really debate who's a better scorer between KD or anybody else. That's just like, you can have a debate, but KD has multiple scoring titles. He's 7-foot scorer. Nobody's seen one like that. My number 2, I'm gonna go with the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby, like that whole team is young and hungry. Like this team, if they don't win the championship this year, the next couple of years for sure. I think their future is crazy with a young coach as well. So that team was on the up and coming. And my number 1, I'm gonna go with the Detroit Pistons. They're the best team in the league, in my opinion. I think they're better than OKC. I think Cade has proved himself to be, if not a top 2 or 3, the MVP candidate of the 2026 season. Him and Jalen Duren have developed such a duo in Detroit that we haven't seen in the past decade or so, since the 04 Pistons with Chauncey and Ben Wallace. So I'm really excited for the playoffs to come, especially for the Pistons to show what they got for the Eastern Conference. But yeah, that's my top 5.
Did we just get let me double check here, but did you just have a top 5 no Thunder?
No, yeah, where the Thunder at, bro?
Yeah,
is this week 2 of you forgetting to put the Thunder on your list?
Nah,
did we forget or did you just...
I didn't forget.
So you think the Rockets are better than the Thunder? And the Timberwolves are better than the Thunder?
This is on a weekly basis, right?
Okay.
This is on a weekly basis, right? This is what you said.
So just this
on
week?
A weekly basis. Yeah, just this week.
So just this week. What
Just
about
this
next week? Do you have the Thunder top 5?
It'll change. I don't know.
Okay,
It'll change.
okay.
That's next week.
But if the playoffs were this week, this is what you got.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I can't. I'm hopping off the ship with the Rockets.
Okay.
We got into that last week, and we'll probably get into it later. But the Timberwolves are looking a little sneaky right now. That's a good take having them in your top 5. Yeah. My top 5. I've got the Spurs at number 1. Actually, they just look pretty freaking good for their age. They're so young, and they look like they've been to the playoffs 3 times already. Like, at least in the regular season, we'll see the experience or the lack thereof will actually probably show in the come real playoff time. But right now they're looking good. They completely just outmatched Detroit last night, a few nights before that also. And they look like they can beat anybody, really. Even Jokic could have a hard time against Wemby and those guys. And the Nuggets have been a little questionable, I must say, in the last few games, probably due to injuries. But I'm really liking the Spurs. They have a lot of depth in pretty much every position. My number 2, I'm going to go the Celtics right now. Tatum coming back is a huge momentum shift.
Okay.
I really like both ends of the floor for them. I know they lost to Charlotte the other night, which is kind of rough. It happens, even the best teams. This team is built for the playoffs, I will say. Bunch of dogs on this squad. Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, now Tatum's coming back, and Jaylen Brown's been an MVP candidate. Love this team. And then number 3, I'm going to have the Thunder. They've been floating around the 1 spot in my power rankings for all season long. Definitely do not count them out. They could definitely still be 1, but I got to have them 3 this week just because they've had some guys in and out of the lineup. J-Dub is just going to be one of those years for him where he's not playing much, not really in his control. But Chet's still an elite shot blocker. SGA is still an elite point guard. This team's deep, man. They got the number 1 defense in the league. And number 4, I'm gonna go Denver. The Denver Nuggets. I don't care. I can see as many Denver Nuggets losses in the last week or so as possible, and I still think they're dangerous in the playoffs. Just never count out that duo of Jokic and Murray. Incredible. Just they do so much for that team. They really just need to be healthy. They need Gordon back. They need Watson back. They need that depth back because their stars are getting tired, man. That's a high usage rate for both of them, and they really just need that depth to kind of take some attention away from the two of them, and that's really what's going to make the difference. This team on paper is a championship team in my book. I've been saying it all year long before the season even started. And then number 5, I'm going to go the Pistons. They've exceeded expectations this year. The 1 seed, probably going to keep that. But it's just the last few stretches, the power rankings, since they're pretty recent stuff, I gotta have them at 5 because they're still one of the best teams this season. But that loss last night to the Spurs was rough, man. They just clogged up the paint, and Cade really had nowhere to go, and he was relying on his jump shot, which has not been the best throughout his career. So this Pistons team looks like it has a bit more ways to go. They need more options offensively.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where did you have the Pistons?
Me?
Yeah. You had it at 1? Pistons at 1?
3.
3. Okay. So we ready for my 5 now?
Let's hear it.
I think at 1, I think I'm going the Spurs. I think with Wemby, first off, I think I'm low-key so unbelievably high on Wemby. Like, long term, I mean, it's not a hot take at all.
His presence changes.
It's not a hot take at all. His defense, I think if you're building, like, a team around a player, you take him, like, almost every day. Besides maybe Jokic. That's, like, the only one. So I think, like, going into the playoffs, give me the Spurs, man. Mm-hmm. Give me that roster. Give us King of the Castle.
Yeah.
Fuck with King of the Castle. Great defender. Vassell's amazing. Fox is clutch too. I swear, every time that guy's like late game, that guy's clutch.
And he's only taking like 9 shots a game nowadays.
Yeah.
Like he really is just relaxed.
I like it. To be honest. They look good. Like when you watch the Spurs, they look good. And then I'd say at 2, I like the Celtics. I think you were right on that. I think the Celtics. I mean, adding Tatum back to that is. This team went to the finals a couple years ago, and I think it's a different roster, but I think it could be better, to be honest.
They're dangerous.
Like, I think this roster is amazing, and I also think that the East right now is kind of open. Like, there's good teams, but I don't think there's any, like, juggernaut, like, dynasty-tiered teams that are going up against them. Like, who has more experience than the Celtics that is in the East right now? I don't know.
Few
so
teams.
I'd say 3.
Yeah, you're right.
I'd probably go Nuggets. I'd probably go Nuggets at 3. And I know they're like not the greatest team record-wise, but I low-key think Jokic is like one of the greatest offensive players ever.
Patience with them.
So, I mean, I think any playoff series where you have Jokic gives you an amazing chance. So, I don't know. I feel like they could beat, maybe the Thunder at 3, because I think the Thunder could beat them. So we'll go Nuggets at 4, and then at 5, I'll throw the Pistons at 5. I mean, the Pistons are a really good team, but I'm a little concerned with their lack of experience.
Yeah.
And if it might show up in the playoffs.
Like I said, still top 5 worthy, just a bit of a rough stretch right now.
I mean, and they're young. They're a young team. Like, to think, like, this year isn't everything for them.
Yeah.
This has already been a great year for them. I kind of reminds me of the Jazz when they had Donovan Mitchell.
A little bit.
And they were the 1 seed, and it was
bit.
just like they got bounced in the playoffs like every year, and I could see that happening.
This team looks a little better than that team.
No, it does look a little bit better.
They've got more options for sure outside of their 2 stars.
Yeah.
And they've got some depth. It's just, I think it just comes down to the experience, man. And we can say all we want about San Antonio, but age really does matter. Experience does matter. Reps.
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's transition to our second kind of weekly thing we do around here. The good, bad, and ugly. Those of you who are not familiar, good is kind of what it sounds like, something you liked in the past few days or so. Bad, something that wasn't very great. Wasn't the worst though. Didn't really linger in your mind. And then ugly is the worst of the worst. Talking mood changes. I'm talking ruined your day. Okay, so I'm gonna go first with my good. The Charlotte Hornets, 6 straight wins, 16-3 in the last 19 games, and they have the number 4 offensive rating on the season. Who saw this coming?
That's sick.
Who saw this coming?
Nah, nobody.
I like that.
And Con Knippel, man, I saw somebody called him Nips the other day.
He's a stud.
Con Knippel, man, this dude is.
He's a stud.
Like, it's a toss-up between him and Cooper Flagg right now. I'm going to keep it real for the Rookie of the Year race, man. I did not see this coming at all.
The Hornets can be a playoff team. Mavericks can't.
I thought Cooper Flagg was going to be a lock, to be honest.
Yeah.
For Rookie of the Year. So the fact that it's even like a debate now is.
It's already past expectations.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like the Hornets, they're a couple games away from the 8th seed. Couple games, like they're 2.
This team has a legit chance at playoffs, man.
At playoffs, yeah.
Can I say that? Like, I think.
What are they, the 9 seed right now?
Yeah, 9 seed, yeah.
Okay.
Only a few games. Like, do you trust Miami and Orlando? Like, they can easily. They're better than them right now.
I don't trust Orlando just because of what their expectations were to be this season. They were supposed to be a top 4 or 5 team in the East. They're supposed to be like new, like, you know, like Howard, you know, Magic of the 2010s, excuse me. But like the Heat. I mean, nobody really expected anything from the Heat. Charlotte, nobody really expected anything. We thought it was going to be a slow come-up, at least with Con, LaMelo. I feel like when LaMelo got on the bench and he realized, like, oh, shit, like, I need to start playing for real. And then he get off the bench, he starts starting. Man, they've been going crazy.
I like how they've subtly, like, integrated him into the you know, kind of great ball style they've been playing these past 19 games. You know, they had him coming off the bench for like a little bit, like 10 minutes, and then now he's starting again, and he's the number 1 option, but he's been a little bit smarter about his shots. He used to be kind of like, I'm just gonna chuck, this is a pickup game, but now he's like, okay, wait a minute, like, we're actually good now. So he's a little bit on better behavior. I'll say that. Besides his driving, I don't know if you.
This is the best Hornets team we've seen.
Oh, the driving, the driving's not great. That's not a strong suit.
Yeah, this is the best Hornets team we've seen since, I would say, like the Kemba Walker days. Honestly, like back in the 2010s, I feel like when they went to the playoffs, this is the best team we've seen. As far as trying to reach the playoff wise, the last few years has been horrible for the Hornets.
It's blue skies in Charlotte right now.
Yeah.
I will say one thing before I get to my bad. That Con Knippel is like this dude could be one of the best shooters in NBA history. He's already hit like what was the mark he hit?
I think right now he's hit 216 3-pointers.
He's already hit like a record high of threes in a rookie season.
It's the most made by a rookie in a rookie season.
And so he kind of reminds me of Klay Thompson defensively and with the spot up shooting, except he has a deeper bag. Like he can create his own shot, which Klay couldn't do.
Interesting.
I feel like because Klay was meant to be a second option. Con Knuckle I feel like he's a number 1 option player.
Yeah.
Because he can play defense, he can play offense. All you need, he's a shorter guard, but surround him with guys like like LaMelo Ball, like Brandon Miller, tall, smart, athletic guys who can score the rock as well and pass it to you when you need him. Because Con Knuckle is he reminds me of a Kyle Korver, where he like
a little bit better than him.
No. I'm not saying I'm not comparing. I'm saying his play style, like his 3-point shots are like Kyle Korver. What he's way better defensively, playmaking, all that. I think you're right. I think I would compare him to Klay Thompson defensively. I think he's better offensively bag-wise because Klay would only take 2 dribbles and shoot the ball. He'll cross you up, you feel me, and he'll hit you with a little, crossover and step back 3.
He could legitimately be their number one option.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
I could see that.
If LaMelo has to take a number 2 option, as long as he's getting paid and he's winning, I don't think he would mind if that would have to come up.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice little Hornets brief deep dive.
Yeah.
We're going to get to my bad for good, bad, and ugly. My bad, I'm going to say the Pistons right now, they lost to the Cavaliers the other night without Donovan Mitchell, and Cade had a pretty bad performance. You can say it was a fluke. I'm starting to think it wasn't because they just lost to San Antonio yesterday. It's been a rough week for the Pistons. Anyway, in that Cavs game, Cade had 10 points, 5 turnovers on 4 of 16 shooting. So that was just one of the negative Cade games. It really showed his downside. The guy can turn the ball over pretty well sometimes, I must say.
Yeah, that's a pretty stinky game. That's a pretty stinky.
And his jump shot is just not very reliable. When you take away the drives for him, he has to step back and do his little midi or his threes, and I don't know, it's just something about his player type, his frame or something, or just the mechanics. But his 3 has off nights. He's only shooting at 33% on the season, 36%. So not the greatest for.
It's lower than Nikola Vucevic, by the way. Just saying.
Not the greatest for a one option. And then I think, Jalen Duren, Wemby just completely took him out of the picture last night.
No, that does not surprise me.
Like, he was just, not there. Duren was just not there anymore. Wemby just erased him.
If I had to play Wemby, I just think I wouldn't show up. I think that's the solution.
Yeah, and Duren's a huge dude. Like, many people probably are not trying to play him. But Wemby is just makes him look like a little guy.
But I feel okay, Jalen only played 12 minutes and he only took 7 shots, made 3 of them. So it's not like Wemby shut him down.
Why did he only play 12 minutes?
I don't know. Maybe he
was there an injury? I didn't hear anything.
But yeah, he only played 12 minutes at 7 points.
He was scared.
I don't think he was scared.
Why is he only playing 12 minutes?
Maybe he is.
No, Pistons are frauds.
What?
Why is he
you're fried. Yeah.
Why is he only
I don't think that's
minutes?
a crazy take.
Why is
How? They're frauds?
They're too young, man.
I'm saying frauds is I don't.
So the Spurs are frauds too?
Oh, they had Greg Pop for a year and a half coaching.
And they were trash, right?
Watch that team. That team plays beautiful basketball.
They're also too young.
Right. So if you're gonna call the Pistons frauds, you might as well.
Well, I'm just saying frauds in the sense of I don't think they have a serious chance at winning the championship.
Nah, I think they're top 5.
I don't think either are winning the championship.
They have a top 5.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
I
think Spurs have a legitimate finals run capability for such a young age.
Are you calling them frauds?
Well, define fraud.
I wouldn't say fraud.
No, frauds. No, they're a good team, and this year was amazing.
But
frauds are they're actually not good.
Yeah, maybe fraud was a little.
Okay, so the Pistons aren't frauds.
No, fraud is.
That might have been a little harsh.
Fraud is bad. I think they're frauds in terms of championship contenders.
That's still kind of crazy.
I don't know. That's how I'm feeling about it.
I mean, all right.
Are they beating the Celtics?
Yes. Absolutely.
I don't know about
with
that.
Tatum, yeah.
I do not think they're beating the Celtics.
Okay. Right, okay. Defense was championship.
I don't think so either. But it is possible. Remember that regular season game?
It is possible.
That regular season game, they beat them.
Yeah.
I think Celtics got beat by at least 10. Anyways, my ugly. We got to move faster through this. Embiid hurt is that pretty much just put the nail in the coffin for me on the Sixers. It's like, okay, yeah, this dude, any hope we had of him being healthy long term, it's not happening, dude. Like,
I didn't even know he was playing.
I can't say it wasn't in my expectations that he would get hurt like this, but maybe I'm overreacting. You guys let me know, but to me, this is just like, yeah, we can go ahead and cross Philadelphia off. Because Embiid is just not going to be healthy.
I'm going to I'm going to agree with you, honestly.
For sure.
The Sixers have no chance.
And he's like 4th in usage rate. And if he's not playing, they're exponentially worse.
Especially with PG being out with that whole scandal. Like, PG was supposed to be your second option. And now VJ has become that. And even when VJ is on the court, he's not playing. So your second option is Jabari Walker. And if not Jabari Walker, it's Quinn Grimes. Quinn Grimes not going to win you a fucking championship. I'm sorry to tell you that.
I'd say that again.
But come on now. Like, Tyrese Maxey has proved that this is his team. This is not Embiid's team anymore. As much as people want to say this is his, like the process is, oh, it's coming. With Ben Simmons, you couldn't get it. Cool. Okay, cool. He's a young guy, but he was a 6'9" prodigy. Reminded you of Magic. Just couldn't shoot for shit. Cool.
Yeah.
You had Jimmy Butler. You made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And you lost. No, you made it to the Eastern Conference semis, lost to Toronto in 7. Right? Cool. You had Jimmy. You traded him away. You got James Harden. One of the best guards. Probably he's better than D-Wade all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
Scoring-wise. You had him. You didn't win shit. Now you have Paul George. You didn't win shit. Now you got Tyrese Maxey becoming 25 points per game scorer. Now you have VJ, a standout rookie who's a top 5 rookie this season. Embiid is not. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. I'm not saying he's like AI because AI genuinely didn't have no team. Embiid has had teams. He's had opportunities to take over the East.
I don't think it's even about that. I think it's just his health. He's not.
He was healthy during those years. Look
at the last 5 playoff runs of his. He was playing through an injury.
You're talking about 5. I'm talking about 2018, 2019. That was their
But
best
he wasn't
chance.
Embiid yet. He wasn't.
Yes,
prime,
he was.
He wasn't prime Embiid yet.
He was borderline.
He was
MVP.
not MVP Embiid.
He was
yet.
borderline MVP.
He was really good then.
What are you talking about?
He didn't. He
You
was.
think
He's
that
not
was the best version of Embiid?
No.
To
I'm saying that was borderline. Like it
I
wasn't.
think that was their best chance of winning.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
what you're trying
That was
to
their
so
best
that's the best
chance.
Sixers team.
I think from there it just went down.
In the Embiid era, yes. Even with PG, even with Maxey.
Okay,
yes.
I can agree with that, but I'm just saying. So we all agree that 2023 was Embiid's best season, right? Individually,
Yeah.
right?
I think they gave him that MVP just.
Jokic should have won that MVP.
Jokic should have won.
2023, 2024, you can toss them up individually, prime Embiid wise. Though we can all agree one of those was his best.
Sure.
Season, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Right.
Yes.
Sure.
So what I'm saying is that 2018, he was not near that yet.
So
He was not near that level of good yet.
Yeah, that was 5 years.
No, true. No, and you're right. I'm not saying that he was the MVP in 2020. I'm not saying that. But that was their best chance at winning a title, and he was their best player. So as much as you don't want to say, oh, he wasn't MVP caliber, oh, Jokic was better, Giannis, that was their best chance. The East was weak as hell. LeBron had already left at 2019. He went to the Lakers. Who else was better in the East in 2019? The Bucks? Okay, cool. Toronto? Sure. But Sixers was top 3 or 4 in the East for a while before Ben Simmons went all fucking
that was
crazy
just a choke
shit.
job.
So
They should have got rid of Jimmy Butler.
thank you. Embiid is washed. I agree.
I don't even think he's. You can't have a player. Okay, if you're a franchise, you cannot have a player top 5 usage rate that just gets injured like every year.
It's AD.
Exactly.
That's tanking. You're literally tanking your team.
He's AD.
It's not a knock on his game. It's
Oh, it's not a knock
about
on
his
his
health.
game. It's not a knock on
If
his
he's
game.
fully healthy, who
His
knows
game-
what they
He's
can
not-
do? Who
because
knows
he's
what they
never
can
fully
do?
healthy.
But he's always got something. He's always playing on one leg or something.
Exactly. So it's just tanking the whole team.
And
Like,
so
I don't know.
they're 21-12 with him this year, 13-6 without him. I mean, that's all you need to know.
They're done.
Yeah. And,
Wrap it up.
Yeah, and to wrap this up, so I can get back to Sean, this is Tyrese Maxey's team. I'm like, whatever you want to call it. Like, when AI left, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was Iguodala's team. Embiid, he's injured. Nobody's stepping up. This is Tyrese Maxey's team. He's gonna get a supermax. Embiid's gonna be the second option. As much as we like it or not, this is Tyrese Maxey's team.
About a week ago, they said he was out the next 3 games at least with a right oblique.
You're talking about Embiid?
And Embiid, yeah. And we saw how the oblique treated the Magic. What was it, this year or last year?
Yeah.
It's going to be a while. So, Caden, you want to give me your good, bad, and ugly?
I'll go second for good, bad, and ugly. Or go EJ.
Okay,
first.
you're not ready? All right,
Cool.
EJ, let's
That's
hear it.
fine. My good, bad, and ugly for the week. My good, I'm gonna go with the I'm not gonna go with the Detroit Pistons.
You can't go with the Detroit Pistons.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not going
to.
to.
You can't do that.
I'm not going to. My good, bad, and ugly. I'm gonna go with the Portland Trailblazers. And the reason I say that, and I know that's kind of weird, right? The Trailblazers are on the up and coming, right? With Dame coming back, then you have Drew Holiday, vets on the team with a few young guys. This team is destined to be a top 5 to 6 team in the West next season, especially with Dame. Hopefully the Achilles injuries are all healed up so that we can just get to him being back to Dame time, because Portland, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, moving on to him, trying to get to the new era of Portland, didn't really work out as well, him being released by, Milwaukee. So it's good to have him back in Portland so they can finally try to contend for a title. My bad, I'm going to go with the LA Lakers. Even though they won yesterday. Actually, no, they lost yesterday against the Nuggets. They lost kind of bad. I don't think the Lakers. I know I said this last week. The Lakers are not a good team, in my opinion. I think they're one of the decent teams. I don't think they are contending for a title.
We'll get into the Lakers a little bit later.
At all.
Yeah.
But that's my bad.
Okay.
It's not looking good over there, especially with Bron, Doncic, and Reeves, and not having a big.
I mean, you know my stance on that.
So that's my bad, and my ugly. I'm gonna go with the Clippers, man. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing with the Kawhi files. It's very weird. The Clippers have been a scheming organization since their creation back in the 70s. So I'm not gonna. There's not much to speak. Just the Clippers are just a weird team. They don't know if they want to be a playoff team or a tank team. It's weird. That's my good, bad, ugly.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Clippers, to be honest. Kawhi should have won. He should have been an all-star. That's my only take on the Clippers.
I think he was.
He was.
Injury
replacement.
Injury replacement.
Yeah, he was a replacement.
Actually, no. I think they needed one more. He was like the.
Just like
because they had an odd number.
That's so disrespectful.
They had an odd number.
So disrespectful to Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
All right, so if we're going my good, bad, ugly, I think my Spurs were good. I mean, didn't they just beat the Pistons?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they beat them both times this year.
Yeah. Twice this week? Love that. Oh,
maybe the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, last 2 weeks. We'll take that. So we got Spurs on the good. I'm really high on the Spurs this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know I was saying that the Pistons are young, but I think it's a little bit different. Like, I don't know. When
exactly.
I watch the Spurs, it looks different. It's a cleaner version of basketball, in my opinion.
Great organization.
Yeah, it's a great organization. And I would say for my bad, I liked your take on the Lakers. I'll take my Lakers for the bad.
For sure.
And then ugly.
Ugly.
No, I'm down for the Sixers again. I really don't fuck with the Sixers.
You got to get rid of Embiid at this point.
I could see them trade. I think if you were a Sixers general manager and value of Embiid, people were trying to trade for him, and
Is
it was
he
good.
Value right now?
I don't know, but if he did, I would try to get rid of him.
No, you get no damn value. Hell no.
You don't think? I feel like there's a team out there that would trade something crazy
for Embiid.
You don't think so?
Hell
MVP.
His knees too weak.
There's some organizations that never get an MVP.
Yeah,
I feel like they
still, and that's why they rebuild.
Yeah,
they're not rebuilding. I mean, they're not depending on a guy who just gets injured and is supposed to be the top 5 guy.
I wouldn't want him. No, I would not want him on my team.
Nah.
I don't want that guy anywhere in my team.
Before we move into the main questions of the show, I just want to say about the Spurs. Normally, I write young teams like that off automatically because of the whole experience thing we talked about, but this team just feels different to me. They've got this veteran kind of energy to them that it's really hard to come by with those young teams like that. And so I'm not gonna. They're not my pick by any stretch, but I wouldn't be surprised if they made a nice run, maybe conference finals.
I could easily see that.
Conference finals.
Yeah.
I think that's a good take.
So I just want to throw that out there. So what do you guys think are the biggest stories in the NBA right now? The biggest questions. What are you guys curious about right now? What is standing out to you guys?
I think the MVP race with the 65 game minimum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 65.
That's kind of I think if Jokic doesn't hit that, it's just kind of like a bad look for the league, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if he finishes with, like, 63 games and he's just not even in it, that's just, like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of disingenuous for the rule.
I mean, you got to look at it, though, right? If he plays 40 games, right?
Oh, 40, yeah.
If he plays 40 games and he gives you 35, 12, and 11 for 40 games, right? But then you get a guy who plays who plays 75 games, right? Like he missed a couple, came back, whatever. Plays 75 games, gives you 28, 8, and 8. I'm taking the 28, 8, and 8 guy who played 75 games.
I think it should be at 40.
Because
at 40 sounds better.
Nah, 40 is
50,
crazy.
50 maybe?
40s. Yeah, I feel like 50.
If you play 60 games,
but
that's pretty good.
If you put it at 50, you might as well just up it to 60. Or you might as well up it to 65. It's a weird rule. It's weird. I feel like it's weird because I feel like it should be more like if you don't play 65 games, you're not making the All-Star game. That should be better. Like, you can still win awards because we've seen players not make the All-Star team, but be like, you know, like All NBA third team, All Defensive first or second team.
Yeah, but then what you're saying is there's a chance that an MVP would be not an All-Star.
If you don't play enough games.
So that'd be kind of crazy. You'd have an MVP that wasn't an All-Star?
I mean, no.
That's kind of blasphemous.
No. I'm saying no. I'm saying like that's what it was like back in the 90s, right? Like, or really in the 2000s, really in every single era, there was a guy who didn't make the All-Star team but made All NBA second team or All NBA third team, All Defensive first, second team.
So your main question is how the minimum game requirement will affect the awards this year?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this year.
Because
this year is really important.
I'm not gonna lie, Cade really might get that motherfucker. Like, Cade actually has a chance to get it.
He's good, and he has a case, but I don't think he is the most deserving.
Like,
Cade does not deserve MVP.
Okay, like you have what? You have 21 games left.
Jokic is going to be eliminated from the rule.
Like, Jokic can only miss 2. Shea can only miss like 3 or 4. Like, it's really between Cade, Jaylen Brown, and
I say they push back to 72 games. Let's have 10 games less.
If Jokic and SGA cannot win MVP this year, that kind of just shows you that something's wrong with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when it's not even like if you look back at the season and it's not like, oh, they weren't good. No, they were. They just didn't hit the games.
When the actual most valuable players aren't winning the awards because of something like this.
Y'all think Wemby might get it?
It should be a little circumstantial. Like, I feel like you don't need a game.
Wemby might not get it.
Probably not.
I think he's gonna get Defensive Player of the Year for sure.
I think Wemby will win MVPs.
He's not high enough in the race this year.
Not this year.
He's young. He's got time. We shouldn't be worried about that.
God, if Cade just gets like a default MVP.
My big questions right now at this point in the season are, who is the East favorite? Like, this has been like a reoccurring question. Like, who do we trust?
Oh, we know who we trust.
Celtics, yeah, you can say Celtics by default, and I probably will.
Y'all both say
me
Celtics.
Me and you got that Celtics.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Y'all can
but
say the Celtics.
Celtics are about to be in a weird situation. There's a lot of weirdness in the East this year. Like, the Knicks are just straight up just odd. Like, how do you have good games like that and then horrible, atrocious games? And it's really, really hard to predict this year. It's I almost want to just default to saying who's the most healthy is going to win at the East. And then my other question is, how will the injuries Denver has faced this year affect them? Will it rob them of the playoff run I think they can make and deserve to make this year?
I think it depends on their health going in. Like, if they're healthy at the end, I mean, the only bad thing is they might have a really tough first round matchup because their seeding isn't great.
They're still winning games right now, but they've had rough stretches where their stars are being used too much because they're so depleted on the bench.
Yeah,
that's true. I think that. What was the question one more time? Sorry.
How do you think that? Do you think the injuries the Nuggets have had this year will rob them of the playoff run they can make? I
don't think rob them. I think it would definitely make the situation harder for them for sure. Just because, like, Jokic missed 6 weeks or whatever the case may be. Jamal Murray took over, became an all-star. Jokic is back. Jamal Murray is still producing the same numbers, but Jokic is just the main concern. Or really the whole team with injuries really is the whole concern. And leading to playoffs, that is a major concern because we always seen the Nuggets be a dominant team. You know, they've made, 6-7 playoff runs in the last 8 years.
6-7.
Just Okay. And it reminds me, like, they're just like a veteran team who just wants to get in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they get into the playoffs every year, that's fine. If they don't make playoffs, then that's just a concern. I'm not saying that they won't make playoffs. I think they're for sure making playoffs. But I think if injuries is still becoming a problem, then that's gonna lead them to just not making the playoffs.
Mm.
I don't know. I personally do like a prayer every night for just Jokic's health. Because if this guy doesn't, if he misses too many games and doesn't hit 65, I will cry.
For real.
That's crazy.
I will cry. I mean,
Can't hate the dude.
Jokic is amazing. I'm so sorry.
Speaking of Jokic, I was thinking about this the other day. Who do you guys think is like? Can we all agree on the top 3 players in the NBA right now? Who's in the top
Jokic
3? It doesn't have to be in order, but can we decide on a top 3?
Okay, it doesn't have to be in order. Okay.
Top 3 for.
I'm curious what the consensus is.
Top 3 for the MVP?
Top 3 in the league, not
just in the league, just player.
Like
player.
Best players in the league.
Okay,
Obviously Jokic.
My number 3.
We can all agree on Jokic, so let's decide on the last 2.
My number 3 is Jokic. Yes, and my number 2.
Number
All
3
right.
is Jokic.
All right.
Yo, why do you hate him?
See, this is why we're not putting it in order.
Okay. What did he do to you?
No, it's not in order. I'm just.
okay.
All right, then why are you saying number 3?
Because it's top 3,
All right,
Sean.
all right,
Just think
whatever.
sequentially.
Whatever. Who are your 3 guys?
Jokic, Shea, and Cade.
No Giannis?
He hasn't played enough.
I'm talking about skill. Like, who cares if you haven't played?
Skill, Cade.
He's played enough to be
Cade
considered as skill.
Okay, if we're talking about mainly skill, yeah, Giannis.
Like, who's the 3 best?
Giannis, Shea, and Jokic.
Okay.
Giannis, Shea, Jokic.
Okay.
I think I agree mostly. There's a part of me that wants to put Luka in over Giannis, to be honest. There's just a part of it. There's just a part of it.
I'm a Lakers fan, man, and I can't do it.
I'm fine with Giannis.
I think I'm gonna throw a curveball here. I'm gonna go Jokic, Giannis, and Jaylen Brown.
What?
He plays both ends of the floor.
What?
He plays
Okay, Cade does the same
at
thing.
At an elite level.
Cade does
Come
the
on,
same thing.
are we really saying he's better than Jaylen Brown?
I didn't say that. But you're saying... Wait, hold on. Are you saying Jaylen Brown's better than Luka and Giannis?
No, I have Giannis in it. I'm saying he's better than SGA and Luka.
Okay, so you think he's better?
SGA?
He plays both ends of the floor. SGA,
So does Shea.
SGA is not clutch. I was watching.
Shea is top 5 in steals this season. What are you talking about?
There's a lot of like that's on the team is forcing the defense with their personnel, and then he catches the ball. Like steals per game is not like crazy.
You're saying skill
steals
for
per game isn't
skill.
that crazy.
Are you saying skill for skill?
He's not one of those guys that's gonna strip you. He's catching loose balls.
Skill for skill. We're not talking about championships. We're not talking about none of that.
Yeah.
Skill for skill, right?
I got Jaylen Brown.
You're saying Jaylen Brown's better than Shea.
Jaylen Brown can guard Shea. Definitely.
You're out.
And
This isn't a 1v1
and he can
This isn't a 1v1
He can also make clutch shots.
Where's KD?
At the end of games.
Where's KD? Where's Bron? I'm trying to understand.
Those guys don't play defense. Those guys are inconsistent. They're old, man.
You just said
It's
Kevin
time
Durant's
we're moving.
inconsistent?
This is not 2016.
Inconsistent?
We're not in 2016 anymore, man.
So
Like
KD
Kevin
hasn't been averaging 27 for the past decade.
Kevin
okay,
Durant
that's
is
one end of the floor.
inconsistent.
That's scoring.
You act like he's not a good
this
defender.
This year he's
7 foot. If he's not a good defender, get your bitch ass out the league.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to put Wemby in, bro. Don't even.
Yeah, well, if with that
If
mentality,
we're talking about this,
If we're talking about
you
skill-
put Jaylen Brown in.
Like skill for skill, you put Jaylen Brown over SGA. If you said Wemby,
That's a crazy take.
if you would have said Giannis, Luka, if you said Jason Tatum, I would have been like, okay, cool. You put Jaylen Brown.
why not?
Jaylen Brown
Why
too.
not? He's a top 3 MVP candidate.
He's not winning.
That's
the
because
MVP.
you know why? That's because Tatum's out. If Tatum didn't get injured last season in the playoffs and he played, Jaylen Brown would still be averaging 23, 24 points per game, All-Star reserve, All-NBA third
Is that
team.
not impressive to you that he was able to lead the Celtics team to the 3 seed?
Without
It's impressive. No,
Tatum.
Jaylen Brown is
No, facts. You're right.
Just run me my argument.
No, I know.
But you're comparing him to
No.
SGA, bro.
Yeah, but you're comparing him to SGA.
I like Jaylen Brown better.
See, that's bias.
I'm not
That's
gonna lie.
bias. Come on,
I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm a Lakers fan. I hate the Celtics. Why would I say that? I genuinely.
I don't know.
Skill wise, you're saying
I think
playmaking, scoring, defense, all of that.
I don't know if Shea's doing what Jaylen Brown's doing with the Celtics team.
And you think Jaylen Brown is doing what Shea is?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because the Thunder are exponentially deeper.
I feel like if they both switch, they would.
And imagine Jaylen Brown.
But we're not talking about team, though. We're talking about skill for skill.
Imagine
you're saying Jaylen Brown over Shea. That's crazy work.
If anything, he's better.
Yeah, I think that's a bad
if anything, the Thunder are better with Jaylen Brown instead of him. Because imagine.
Wait, that's
already an elite defensive team. Imagine adding Jaylen Brown's defense to that. And his offense is not much worse than Shea's. So
it's pretty.
And he's
arguably
worse than Shea's.
But they're averaging like near the same, about 30 each.
No,
it's about 3 points per game less.
You're saying out your mouth, skill for skill, playmaking, scoring, defense, all of that.
Shea isn't a great 3-point shooter. They have about the same 3-point percentage. Jaylen Brown might even be shooting better from 3. And I think Jaylen Brown is clutcher at late game than Shea is.
No, he's not.
Shea kind of makes clutch shots in the when there's 4 minutes left, but Jaylen Brown will make it when there's 2 minutes, 1 minute, 50 seconds.
Bro.
I like Jaylen Brown. I'm not going to argue.
Shea, I watched Thunder Nuggets last week, and Shea, I knew it was his first game back from injury, but the last shot he made was 4 minutes to go, and then he missed everything else after that. And his teammates were able to clutch up with Caruso and Joe hitting tough threes in the Dort, and they were able to take it home for him.
That's just insane.
And I'm sorry, SGA is really good. He's a top 5 player in the league, but
he's better than Jaylen Brown.
I don't know if I can say that.
So you think Jaylen Brown is the 3rd best player in the league?
I think he might be right now.
So what happens in 3 weeks when Jason comes back?
Mind you, we're not talking about.
That's what my question is.
We're not talking about MVP candidates because if we want to rule it, sure. But if you're talking about top 5 right now, top 3 right now, you're saying he's better than Luka, Giannis.
Yeah.
SGA.
No, not Giannis. Giannis and Jokic are on 2 levels of their own.
Luka, SGA. Yes. He's better than.
Yes.
And he's better than Jason Tatum.
I don't know. We haven't seen Jason Tatum play this.
Come on, bro. No, we talking about skill for skill. We're not talking about right now or last year.
If you compare Jason Tatum's prime versus Jaylen Brown's prime.
No, we're going skill for skill. We're not doing prime, Sean.
What do you mean skill for skill?
You just said
Is that not the same?
He just said no.
You're asking me who the better player is.
Skill for skill. Who is better, Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown?
Skill-wise, Jason Tatum.
Thank you. So come on, bro.
So what? What is this? What point are you trying to make?
Your argument is wrong because you're putting Jaylen Brown. Well, first of all,
so you're saying Jaylen Brown over SGA is where you're wrong.
So your logic is Tatum is better than Jaylen Brown, so that makes SGA better than Jaylen Brown.
No, that's not the
SGA and Tatum are better than Jaylen Brown.
Logic is literally just SGA is better than Jaylen.
Okay, well, we can agree to disagree on that one.
That's insane. That's insane.
I love Jaylen Brown too. I love him.
Speaking of Jaylen,
top 5 for sure.
Yeah, we can get into that a different time. I think we've harped on that. Speaking of Jaylen Brown and the Celtics, let's talk about the Eastern Conference race. Let's dive in a little bit more on that. Who do you guys think are? What do you guys think? Who are the serious candidates here?
Oh, I've made my opinions. Maybe you guys should go. You should go and talk about the Pistons. I mean, we've already been so on the Celtics.
I'm gonna give you my top 4.
You think I'm wearing the Tatum 4s right now?
I think there's only 4.
Does any stand above the rest?
No.
Nobody's standing out to you right now?
The East is wide open.
Okay, so give me your
I think both are wide open. I don't think there's a significant, you feel me, one team.
I think there's a team that's doing really good right now, and then, if I don't remember, I think they won a championship and made a finals run.
Which teams would you not be?
So I feel like that team might be. The Boston Celtics. Yo, I low-key think the Boston Celtics.
I think, for me, I'm saying the New York Knicks, because I'm not going to lie, Brunson Burner, that's real.
They're so bipolar.
That man will give you 40 on any given night. I don't give a shit. I'm telling you, Brunson is going to give you a 40 ball. Cat going to give you a 20-15. Mitchell Robinson going to give you 4 or 5 blocks. Landry Shamet going to hit you with 6 or 7 threes, bro. Real talk. I'm going with the Cavs. I think they elevated with Harden. Once Mitchell get healthy, once Allen, Mobley been out there, you feel me? And they have depth. It's not like, what I'm saying, it's just Harden and Mobley out there, you feel me? There's Sam Merrill, you feel me? Like, you have other role players that are supporting the Cavaliers. My two more, I'm going with Boston. I feel like I'm on the Boston train now, especially with Tatum coming back and Jaylen Brown just going crazy this season. And then my number one, I'm going with Detroit, man. Like, I don't think there's a clear standout. I just think Detroit is better.
So we're just picking one seeds now.
What you mean?
I feel. Do you have OKC coming out too?
This is just for the East. No, it's just for the East.
He didn't even have OKC in his top 5 power rankings.
Okay.
This is just for the East.
Okay, I know. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, get the fuck out. Your dumb ass. The Thunder. I mean, the West. I'm going with Thunder, Nuggets, Spurs. This is gonna surprise me.
So are these? Is this list you're making of both conferences? Are these championship or just conference?
Yes.
Or are these like coming out of the conference?
Championship.
This is for the race. This is Eastern Conference race, Western Conference race.
Okay.
Top 4 teams. So I said what I say. I said Nuggets, Spurs, Thunder. I'm gonna go with the give me the Warriors.
Give you the Warriors.
Shout out Matt Sosa, bro.
I think that's a terrible take.
We are really in murky waters with that one. Jesus, I don't even know how to react to that. That is just, I'm sorry, dude.
Is Jimmy Butler regrowing his injury or what?
I'm sorry, man. He's not coming back. He's out the rest of the year.
Jimmy Butler's not coming back.
And they haven't played Curry in like a little too long. It looks to me like they've given up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Warriors is a crazy take for the championship. Okay. I think there's the only serious it's a 4-horse race in the East.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4. 3. I'm gonna go 3.5 for the West. For the East, I got the only serious people. Everybody else, I'm just ruling out. I'm disregarding.
Okay.
I got Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, Pistons, and then if you want to narrow those down, I'm gonna take the Knicks out and the Pistons out, and I'm gonna say it's between Celtics and Cavs.
I actually really like that take.
And I think it's got to be Celtics by default because I don't trust 37-year-old Harden, and especially with a broken thumb.
Yeah, so what's that injury?
He's playing through it right now. He's playing through it. So that's already a built-in excuse.
He's already got that loaded. Okay.
And we've got the choke accusations. So it's got to be Celtics by default. And the West, it's between the OKC, Spurs, Nuggets, and I'm on the fence about Minnesota. I'm on the fence about them. I don't know if I can't decide if they're legit or not.
Legit in what sense?
If they're
they're
a good
finals
team. Bound.
Bound?
If they can get over the hump of the Western Conference Finals, finally.
I don't
they,
think so.
They made it the last 2 years, and they haven't been able to break through. I don't think this team is beating OKC.
I don't think this is the year for them to break through.
It depends on the matchup, really. I think they have a shot against Denver. They beat them in 2024.
Yeah, no, I think they can beat Denver.
Especially with the injuries. I don't think this team can get around OKC again. I think it's going to be the same result as last year. Yeah. They're just matchup-wise. OKC covers too many bases. They can't seem to.
I could see the Spurs beating them, too, I think.
The Spurs are also a good matchup for them. They don't do well against big teams.
Yeah, I think if they run into the Spurs and the Thunder, I don't know. I don't see that being a good look for them.
Yeah, and then I'm out on the Rockets. If I didn't make that clear enough.
Rockets, okay.
So, let's get into the Lakers talk. What do you guys think? Where do you guys think they fit into all this? What's the problem? Or what's the problem with them?
Lakers need a center.
What are your Lakers' opinions?
I mean, they lost yesterday against the Nuggets, so that was. And LeBron had a decent game. Luka did as well. You know, they don't have a big man. Like they tried Jackson Hayes last year, didn't work. And then you signed DeAndre Ayton, who's supposed to be this. You know, first of all, he's the number 1 pick in the 2018 draft. And hasn't made an all-star team. He made it to 1 finals. Hasn't made a defensive team. None of that. You know, he's been on 3 teams. And the Lakers was supposed to be his rebuild year. Hasn't shown anything. He's shown a few games where he's had 28 and 15, or 30 and 12, or 25 and 15, whatever. But other than that, the Lakers haven't done shit. Luka is carrying this team. LeBron is doing his part, I guess, as just a veteran who just plays basketball on the court, I guess. Everybody else is just doing whatever the fuck they want at this point. The Lakers are not a championship team at all.
No, I think the defense is just not good enough. I think LeBron is good, but LeBron's still great, but he doesn't play defense. He's low-key a slacker.
I don't know if he can't or he's just not.
No. He's low-key just like a slacker. Like he's a little bit of a slacker. In 2026.
Could be conserving energy for.
Could be. No, if you get in on a playoff run, I mean, but Luka's a bad defender too. To be honest.
It's two lousy defenders, two lousy shooters.
No big man. The big man's mid.
Jackson Hayes your backup big, and
what are you gonna do?
Ayton's your starter.
What are you gonna do? How are you gonna be like the Thunder with that roster? I don't see that shit happening. The crystal ball says no.
Yeah, they don't have a chance against the best. For me, the list goes on and on. I could talk about this for a hot minute. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we know.
I'm a Lakers fan. I know this team firsthand. I'm an honest Lakers fan also. I'm not stupid. I'm not delusional.
We love Luka.
Like a lot of other fans. I will say it looks to me right now that this roster is just a mess. I'm going to put it just flat and simple. This whole organization is a mess. I was watching the Lakers Nuggets right now, and I came to the realization that this team is just annoying to watch. It's just like frustrating. It's really frustrating. They're so bipolar, schizophrenic. In games, we'll see a really good possession. It's like, okay, nice, let's do this again. And then it's like they forget what they just did, and they turn it over. They make a risky pass. And I think Luka's almost carrying to a fault. Like, I see him. I'm watching the game last night, and I see him take these crazy shots. And don't get me wrong, he makes a lot of them.
Yeah.
But you still have guys standing in the corner watching. You know, you need to get others more involved. And then there's also just times where he misses those shots. You know, he's amazing, and he makes a lot of them, and he can score on any given possession. But like, it's a team game. One man's not going to win you everything, even if you are Luka Doncic, and that could, I don't know if it's a knock on him or if this team's just not built around him. It certainly isn't built around him.
No, I don't think it's a knock on Luka at all. Mm-hmm. I think it's just not a good enough roster.
His defense is also just pathetic. That's the one thing I will knock him for.
Yeah.
It's just pathetic. Like, you're not even trying. You're just fouling.
There's a lot of bad defenders, though. I mean, you can build around a generational offensive talent that's not the greatest on defense. That has been done before. It's been done a lot. But you can't have a trash roster, low-key.
You know, if they can recreate the Nico Harrison blueprint for the 2024 finals run, I'm seeing some similarities here. Hear me out. I'm seeing Austin Reeves as the symbolizing Kyrie in this.
Okay.
And then you get rid of LeBron and you get a bunch of bigs and some shooters. Anyone picking up what I'm putting down? Doesn't that remind you of the 2024 Mavs?
No.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think
it does a little bit.
They could try to do something like that. As of right now, it's just... And the Luka complaining is really getting out of hand, man. I'm talking every possession.
Well, he does that.
Like,
yeah, he does that.
Oh, dude, like, you got to get over it, man. And the coaching is really bad. It doesn't seem like... There's no accountability at all. There's no accountability at all. These guys don't watch film. They make the same mistakes over and over again. Another risky pass. Or what play do we do? Like, and then you see Marcus Smart having to take a bunch of shots at the late game because they couldn't get their stars good looks. Like, you need to plan better. You need to execute better. The execution is terrible. This team, like, give them Mark Daigneault, what are other elite coaches in this league right now? Give them a better coach. I want to see what this team can do.
JB Biggerstaff.
But at the end of the day, the personnel really is just lacking. This isn't a good fit for anybody.
I think that's really the main conclusion.
Mm-hmm. And so they're pretty restricted with salary cap wise. They need to let somebody go.
And draft capital.
Austin Reeves and draft capital. It's too expensive. You can't afford the good role players as long as you have those three guys. So one of them's got to go, and I say LeBron. He's not worth it at this age. Maybe you trade Austin Reeves and get some value while it's high. But
I think LeBron is maybe like a farewell Cleveland tour next year. I don't know.
But also, beginning of the year when LeBron was out, Luka and Austin Reeves are like confirmed statistically better than adding LeBron.
How many games of a sample size is that?
It's about, what did LeBron miss, the first 20? Something like that.
Okay. I mean, he low-key slacks on defense. I've been saying that. He's just kind of walking around sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of watching that.
Something's got to go. I think you got to shake a lot of things up.
I want him to go to the Cavs.
Speaking of frauds, we got a fraud alert, everybody. Everybody's gonna have to name a fraud really quick. Let's go around. EJ.
I'm gonna say the Orlando Magic.
Magic.
I don't think they're as good as they think they are.
I got a question. Who doesn't think they're frauds?
Yeah, that's my question.
I'm just saying. I don't think they're good.
Has there been a single bet outside of Orlando on them to win the championship? You think? Who thinks that they're gonna win?
I don't know.
Probably no one.
Well, I guess they are good frauds. Nobody fucks with those guys.
Someone with a lot of money to spare.
Yeah,
it's a donation.
I don't think that they are as good as they think they are. Personally, I don't think they're a playoff team. I think they're playing maximum.
Injuries really screwed this team's chances of cohesion.
Yeah, true. But, yeah, I think the Magic are frauds.
What about you?
Caden? Okay, I'll go. My fraud, I hinted at it earlier. I'm going to go with Rockets. They're the biggest example of fraud for me right now. A lot of people are picking Rockets, and a lot of people have belief in them. You're one of them.
Yeah.
You can't rely on 37-year-old KD. I can't harp on that enough. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm aware he's a great player. I'm aware he's still at age 37, nearly impossible to guard. But I'm seeing him have too many weirdly inefficient games for his standards, and even some high turnover games, and he just doesn't have quite the impact he used to have. I think teams are figuring out how to stop him at this age, or at least make him feel uncomfortable, take less shots. And I'm waiting on the rest of the team to step up also, and then they're also risky. They're also streaky. Men Thompson doesn't take enough shots some nights. He can't shoot. Sengun ends up a little quiet and only takes 5 shots some nights. And as a 2 option, as a 1 option, whatever you want to call him, it's unacceptable. And they need a facilitator. It looks late game. It looks like they don't know how to get the offense going. They don't know who to give the ball to. They don't know how to get the people to move. So they end up just chucking Jabari Smith in the corner. And so they need a facilitator. They're really missing Van Vliet right now. It's become really apparent to me. Yeah,
especially right after the KD leaks. I feel like the team chem just can't be great there.
The KD files.
Like, he's just looking at, like, Jabari Smith on the side. How does that work? How does that work after that? He just called you an idiot? He's just, like, on your team.
Locker room's got to be...
Like, the locker room cannot be good.
Not at all.
Frauds, I'm going back to the Sixers again, to be honest. Just because I hate the Sixers. I hate the Sixers.
Pretty good safety blanket.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good because they have a player that's top 5 in usage rate and just doesn't play the sport, really. Yeah. So it's kind of like a gimme.
I'd say every year you can welcome in the Sixers as frauds.
Yes. Come
Anybody
in.
got a fraud? I don't know. I'm going to go with Philadelphia.
Yeah, look at the roster on paper. Tyrese Maxey, James Harden, and then they have Embiid. Yeah, they're going to do nothing. Paul George, it's still nothing. They just can't do it.
Yeah. What can I say? We're going to get into a special segment. Caden, this is your first time on the show. Let me introduce you to Lippe's List, my unbiased favorite segment of the show.
Okay.
Where I give a top 5 whatever. This week we're going with top 5 role players. Number 5, coming in hot. I got Jared Allen, one of the best role-playing centers. He's been going crazy for Cleveland right now, and James Harden's making him even better with his facilitating. Dude can block, dude can catch a lob, perfect pick-and-roll partner. Love him. And number 4, I got Asar Thompson. He's locked down, one of the best cutters in the league. Super athletic, crazy athletic. He's one of the bright spots on the Pistons. Love him. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I know he left the game early last night. And number 3, I got Mikal Bridges. Just a really solid player, man.
Mikal.
Oh, yeah.
He can score at all 3 levels. He can defend pretty much 1 through 5. He's really lengthy. He's got big hands like Kawhi. I like this dude a lot. I would want him on. I think he fits well with most teams. I'd definitely take him on any of mine. Number 2, I got Amen Thompson.
You got the twins.
Slightly
Okay.
better Thompson twin. He can do most of the things Asar can do. It's kind of a toss-up on who's a better defender, but he's a better offensive player for sure, 100%. He's developing his point guard skills. He can rebound the heck out of the ball. He's quick, draws defenders. I like him a lot. I'd take him. He's nearing the point where he's almost not even a role player anymore. He's almost elevated to beyond role player. And then number 1, I dare you to argue with me.
I love this pick.
dare you to
I love
argue
this
with
pick.
me.
I see the pick and I love
Derek
this pick.
White,
Love this pick.
best shot blocking guard in the league, arguably.
I've never seen him miss a 3.
He has a case for best role player in history. He's so
Okay.
solid.
Oh, in
No,
history.
he should be-
Okay.
He can
okay,
shoot
okay,
amazing.
Okay.
He can shoot amazingly.
Manu Ginobili,
Blocks
Jamal
amazingly.
Crawford.
Manu
Luke
Ginobili was an
Williams.
all-star. We're calling him a role player?
Jared Allen is
Derek
an all-star
White.
as well.
Wait, didn't Derek White get an
I
all-star?
didn't agree with that pick.
I'm pretty sure Derek White got an all-star
No, he
replacement.
He
And a
didn't. He
replacement?
should have.
I thought he got a
He
replacement.
should have. He deserved it.
Oh.
I don't think the Thompson twins are role players. They're young. Let them develop.
Derek White's a dog. He can facilitate. He can shoot.
I love
He
the
can-
Derek White pick.
He can defend.
Yeah,
I love Derek White, man. He's the best role player in today's game.
I don't think Jared Allen is a good take. I don't think that at all.
You don't think so?
I think he's a top 5 center in the league right now.
Oh, so you're saying
Okay.
classifying him as a role player is
Okay.
just
But like,
I'm
center
gonna have to
wise,
think
who's
about-
better?
I'm gonna have to think about that. Let's name 5 centers. I like this game.
Name 5 centers. Jokic at 1.
I can name
Jokic.
name 5 centers better than Jared Allen.
All right, we'll start with
Okay,
Jokic.
Let's do that.
I'm gonna say.
Wait, are we saying healthy or no?
No,
No, right now, as in not
If
healthy.
you think he's a top 5
As of
center,
right
I want to
now.
name. I bet I can name 5 better.
right now, as in like.
Yeah.
Sengun?
Huh?
Sengun?
No, he's not better.
You don't think
Sengun
Sengun's
is better
better?
than Jared Allen?
Actually,
bro.
yeah, okay.
I feel like Sengun is.
Mobley.
He's not a center.
Jokic,
Mobley's
Sengun.
a center.
He's a power
He can
forward.
play center.
He's
I
a
did
power
Wemby-
forward.
Wemby-
His role is a power forward.
He's
not a
7
center.
foot power forward.
He's
really?
not even 7 foot. He's 6'11", one. He's a
He's
power
only,
forward.
He's only playing
He's
power
a-
forward
he's a-
because Jared Allen's on the team.
No, he's a center.
Jared Allen's the center. Evan Mobley's
Is
the power
Chet
forward.
Holmgren a center?
He's a power forward.
Okay.
Isaiah Hartenstein is a center. Goofy. Come
Okay.
on. What are we talking about, gang?
Okay, we have Jokic, Wemby,
Jokic,
Okay.
Wemby,
and Alperen Sengun. That's
Sengun.
3.
Cool.
Who else we got?
Embiid.
Hell no.
He's not healthy. He's
Hell
not
no.
healthy.
Better though.
No, he is better, but
Bro,
he said
stop.
healthy. He said
No.
healthy.
This year,
You don't think he is healthy?
As in right now?
Yeah, no, you
listen,
said
right
as
now.
a whole?
I said right now. As of right now.
Yeah, we
This
can't
very
ever be.
second.
Yes, right now. The NBA season.
Well, that's not fair, man. He's gonna come back. He's
Bro,
gonna
the
come back.
NBA season.
He's not dead.
He's
not dead, man.
He's
I
not
never said
dead.
he was dead. I'm saying as of right now, Embiid is injured.
Dude,
All
what?
it-
What you? So,
What do you? As I said,
So I
right
can't
now,
put him in as
the NBA.
You don't
right
need
now,
you don't need
I'm
Embiid.
confused
So
about.
if Jared Allen missed a game last night, we couldn't name him.
What are y'all confused about? Embiid.
We gotta-
Embiid
there's
has
gotta be
barely
other ones.
played this season. I'm saying this season, right now, as of right now.
He's played enough.
Who else we got?
No, he
He played
hasn't.
enough to see who's good. Right?
Okay, do we need Embiid? Can we get to 5 without?
He's played enough games.
No, I say he said right
As
now.
of right now.
So we can't do Embiid.
All right, if you-
Do you need Embiid though?
Sean, what are you talking about? As of right now, this NBA season. I'm not talking about 5-10 years ago. I'm talking about
Okay.
right now.
Okay, Zubats.
Hell no. What?
Anybody?
Get out of
He had a
here.
case last year.
That's last year, Sean. I'm talking about right now.
Is
What are you talking about?
Hartenstein has a case?
Isaiah Hartenstein? You think it's better than Jared Allen?
Could be.
You out your fucking mind.
I think Evan Mobley should be counted as a
Evan
center.
Mobley
He's
should
a
be.
power forward.
He should be counted.
I think he should be
He's a
counted as a
power
center, and I
forward.
think
Okay,
he's
is
better.
Jaren Jackson Jr. a center?
No.
No.
He's a power forward, right?
James
He
Jackson's
doesn't do center
shorter.
things. He doesn't.
What do you mean he's shorter? He's 6'10". He does the same.
What did Evan Mobley play in college?
Power forward.
Okay.
He doesn't do.
He played power
I swear that guy's a
Alright.
center.
Oh.
I got a hot take. I
Alright.
think Mark Williams might be better than him.
Okay, I'm done.
He's had a great season.
No, I think Jared Allen
He's had a
is
great
top 5.
season
I
for
think
Phoenix.
I'm done with the show.
He's had a great
I'm
season.
done. You
Donovan
What the
Clingan. Donovan Clingan, for
What
sure.
the
is better.
fuck? Oh, okay.
He is. He's leading the league in offensive rebounds per game. He's almost leading the league in blocks per game. He's top 3, top 5 at least. That's not a crazy take.
Donovan fucking Clingan.
That's not a crazy take.
Are you at your goddamn
Do your
mind?
research.
Do your research.
Do your research.
You just called Jared Allen a fucking role player. He's an all-star. What are you talking
I
about?
can't believe we're saying Jared Allen's an all.
He was, nigga.
2026?
2022, nigga.
Doesn't matter. That was like 5 years ago.
Whoa, okay. If you're saying Jared Allen 2022, then we can say Embiid.
I'm saying as of right now. As of right now, if we were to rank centers, top 5, to name me 5 better centers.
No, I think Jared Allen makes your top 5.
Okay.
I think,
So
I
what are
think,
you
I think we were
talking
wrong.
about?
We were wrong. If you're not counting Mobley, if you want to do all that,
He's a
fine.
power forward. Okay, is Kevin Garnett a center or a power forward? Mind you, KG was 6'11". Damn near a center. Is he a power forward or he's a fucking center?
On his play style, power forward.
Oh my god, nigga, you're making excuses. Is he a power forward or is he a center, Sean? Answer the question.
I think it really.
No, answer the question. Is power
He's a
forward?
power forward,
Thank
but-
you. That's it. Thank you.
Because of his
No,
play
no,
style.
no, that's it.
Because of his play
I
style.
won't. Thank you very much.
Is Jared Allen a top 5 big man?
As of right now,
Big man.
like you talking
We're
about
going positionless. We're going positionless.
positionless, like big
Just-
man.
yes, big
as in
man.
like you could be a power forward.
I
or
feel
center.
like the only reason he's making the top 5 is because he's a center.
Exactly. No, I agree. If he was a power forward, hell yeah. There's Evan Mobley. I would say Tim Gould is a power forward. I would say honestly, I'm saying Lauri Markkanen is better than him. I'm saying Denny Avdia is better than him. If you're talking about power forwards,
All right.
we're not talking about power forwards.
Yeah, okay,
We're talking about
okay.
centers.
All right, that's enough center talk.
Center sounds like a weak position, bro.
It
Let's-
is. There's no.
I didn't know Jared Allen could start this much conflict. Let's
No, your
let's
takes
move
is
into
ass.
our last segment. We got a new one coming at you, superlatives, where it's kind of like the high school yearbook stuff you see, like most likely to, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm gonna name you. I'm gonna throw some at you guys.
Okay.
Let's see. Most likely to trip on air.
Most likely to trip on air.
I have my answer. You guys ready?
Trip on
Who's
air.
the clumsiest player?
Most likely to trip on air.
I know.
You got one?
I know I have
You wanna let it
one.
rip?
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan
Fair.
Brooks.
Fair.
I think just karma wise, I don't like Dylan Brooks. I think he's a goofy.
Who, when you watch, is just like always goofing off. Like they're just falling over and shit. Oh, Draymond Green?
Honestly, Embiid.
Draymond Green?
Embiid's a good one.
No, Embiid is a good one.
Embiid's
Embiid is a
really
good
good
one.
one.
He literally dunked on what was it? Al Horford, and then like fucking tore his knee apart in the playoffs.
That's
last
a good
year.
pick.
Like
I like that.
Embiid for sure.
Embiid's a good one.
I do like
You got
that.
one, Caden?
I could say Draymond Green, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because that guy's just always goofing off.
Or Steven Adams. I would
Luka's
say.
a good one. LeBron's always great. Always been a great flopper.
A flop.
I'm gonna throw. This is kind of a sarcastic pick. I'm gonna throw Shea. I'm gonna say Shea.
All right, bro.
He's always
Why?
flopping. He's always trying to draw the fouls.
Oh, brother.
Like he threw his leg up.
Bro,
there.
I'm confused about this drawing foul shit.
I'm thinking more uncoordinated players.
Because I feel like back in the
Okay,
2000s,
so we had different interpretations on this.
I feel like people did that back in the day where they would just pump fake and go for the free. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we blaming Shea for that now?
Because his only intent was to get fouled.
James Harden
Not-
does the same
not
shit
score.
with his. He did the same shit with his
And we
step
were all
back three-pointers.
who wasn't complaining about that?
And he still does the shit, so clearly he don't give a fuck.
I complain about that. I think that's bad, but he's not nearly as bad as Shea. He does try to score a lot of the time.
I feel like D Wade was the, you know what?
It's when your only intention is to foul. That's what is the problem. When you're not trying to score, Harden does try to score.
enough.
He just also gets fouled.
Fair enough.
But Shea,
I feel like Trae Young revolutionized that.
Trey was kind of bad. He's one of
Trae Young,
he's one of the founding fathers.
he is kind of the founding father of the modern day flop.
He's on the Mount Rushmore of floppers.
I think he is.
That's a good segue into. Let's kind of branch off for a second. Who do you think the Mount Rushmore of floppers is?
What?
Mount Rushmore of
If you had to make a
floppers.
Floppers?
Yeah.
Draymond Green.
If you had to make a
Draymond
Mount
Green.
Rushmore of floppers, like most.
Draymond Green needs to be there. That guy is literally always like just goofing off. He's tackling. He's like grabbing people's legs. He's punching people.
LeBron,
You need to have Draymond.
It's only Mount Rushmore is 4 guys, right? Yeah.
No, it's 8. Yeah, it's 4.
Trae Young. I feel like Trae Young, man. I'm
Trae
telling
Young's
you.
got to be
Because he loves that. He
He
literally
reinvented how to foul.
he literally made it like a game style. Like
I'm
James Harden did it, and he did it again.
Harden's on there.
I'm putting
Jokic.
you
Bro,
serious?
have y'all not seen Jokic flop?
That's an ice cold take, man. I'm sorry. That's like
Y'all just dick riding. That's
that
okay.
is so.
No, I could be just dick riding Jokic. That could be true.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
I do love Jokic.
I can tell you firsthand, I'm
That's what
not.
I'm
That is
saying.
just.
But I feel like
I'm
he's
not
not.
buying.
He's not a top 4
I'm not
flopper
buying that
all
one.
time though. I don't think.
I'm gonna go Trey, James Harden, Luka, Embiid, and
How many people
actually,
are on
no,
this
no,
mountain?
Draymond.
Man?
Oh shit! I'm between Draymond and LeBron for the 4th. I'm between Draymond and LeBron. It's gotta be Draymond. It's gotta be Draymond.
I think so.
LeBron.
Well, you should have both of them. I think.
We'll tie. This is a 5-man Mount Rushmore.
We're adding more to the rock.
Yeah, and counting.
Okay.
Okay. Back to it. Back to the scheduled programming. Who's the guy you would trust most on a stranded island? If you were stranded out on an island.
Steven
Adams. Great take.
Yeah,
Steven
respect.
Adams.
Steven
Adams,
I
man.
agree. I think everybody can say that. The caveman.
He's just like a friendly guy too.
He's
Like,
strong as fuck.
Yeah, I don't think that's I don't think that's the explanation. I think.
And then I'm gonna throw in an honorable mention of Derek White, just for
That's
the.
dick
Okay,
riding,
see now
bro.
that's just like
Just for-
no, you are just dick riding.
Just
That's real life dick riding. No.
There's no reason you should say
There's
Derek
no
White.
way your answer should be Derek.
I'm not even a
fucking
Celtics
White.
fan. I'm just a Derek White fan.
That's dick riding.
Yeah, but your logic shouldn't be I'm a fan of him. That's the meat riding.
Who wouldn't want to spend a?
Who would want to spend a day with Derek
Who would hang out with Derek
White?
White?
You said you want to hang out with him.
You're on your hands and
Yes.
knees on that nigga.
What
bro.
did he do to you?
No.
Give me Jokic. Give me Jokic.
What did he do to you, gang? Because you over here hands and knees begging for something to
He's a
happen.
great guy. If you know, you
What
know.
the fuck?
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
What? Nah, you gotta say pause on that, bro.
Who do you think is the scariest in a fight?
Isaiah Stewart. What the fuck?
If this guy was
He's beat.
coming at you.
Isaiah Stewart literally is a 6'9" nigga with dreads and a fucking resting bitch face. If that nigga don't scare you, I don't know who the fuck will.
I feel like, are we assuming they're all like coming at you? Because I feel like Steven Adams would scare me more.
If your opponent, you're in like your gladiators on.
Yeah, if I was a gladiator and Steven Adams on the other side, no.
7'4".
Chop that guy down. He's like a giraffe. He's uncoordinated.
Boy,
No, he's not uncoordinated.
He'll give you one kick.
You have a chance
dead.
at least strangling him if you can reach.
He'll give you one kick to the chest, a kangaroo kick to the chest. Your
True,
ass in the
true.
hospital.
No, I think.
I'm gonna go Steven Adams again. He's a 2.
Yeah,
That's
I
dick
think.
riding for
today.
real.
No,
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams across from you and a gladiator. You're telling me?
If you
What are you talking about?
Island, you gotta have him in a fight.
See, but you said Derek White though, so you can't really. Say
Yeah, you said Derek White.
I was half joking, but also not.
No, you were just half being serious,
So
half
you was
dick
half
riding.
dick riding.
Half dick riding.
So you was half dick right
Okay.
now. Okay, cool. Makes sense.
Jalen, say one bad thing about Derek White though. You
He
can't.
bald, motherfucker. What the fuck? He's bald.
Disrespectful.
Oh, well.
Baldness like
He's good,
cements you
bro.
in NBA history. All the goats are balded.
No, I love Derek White.
Is LeBron bald?
He's balding.
Get in there.
He's almost bald. I'm gonna go honorable mention Jalen Duren. I would not want to fight him.
Yeah, that
Oh,
huge.
yeah.
he
he's
reminds me of
huge.
Ben Wallace. Just big.
He's huge,
I'm
bro.
good on that, I think.
Final question here before we wrap it up. Best. Who do you think has the best nickname in the league?
King of the Castle.
Let's go current first, and then we can do some all-time nicknames in a minute.
I have two quick ones. I like Jeremiah Fears, Zero Fears,
Oh, that's a good one.
because his jersey number is 0.
It's a sleeper.
Ooh, that is good.
Or I would say, what's his face? I said, who did I say? I said Jeremiah Fears, and I'm gonna go with, I like Ant-Man. It's like it's classic. It goes out the tongue.
Okay,
Okay.
Feel
it's
me?
tough. It's just ants aren't very intimidating.
He is motherfucker.
No, I think it's a good nickname.
But if you think about the superhero Ant-Man, it's kind of tough. You got any?
I think King of the Castle. I
Oh,
really
I've
fuck
never
with King
heard
of the
that one.
That's
Castle.
Dalton Castle.
Stefan
Oh,
Castle.
Stefan.
You're the first
Stefan
one.
Castle,
You're the
King
first
of the
one
Castle.
I've heard say that.
King of the Castle, bro.
King of the
I
Castle.
fuck with that shit. I heard him say it when he was just like going crazy the other night, and I was just like, King of the Castle? I kind of fucked with that.
That's fine.
King of the Hill, King of the Castle.
That's fire.
I think Splash Mountain. Anybody know who that is? That's Brooke Lopez.
Brooke
That's
Lopez,
it.
What
Splash
the fuck?
Mountain.
That's been a new nickname in the
No.
Splash Mountain.
as his 3-point shot has developed. That's
I
been
feel like you're just trying to be niche with that,
Like
pen.
you just trying to be.
in his older age. I didn't come up with that. In his older age,
Who the fuck is talking about Brooke Lopez in
I think
2026?
that the Bucks. I think the Bucks broadcasters might have made up that one.
That's
Um,
Milwaukee.
But he used to be on the Bucks. In his old age, his 3-pointer has developed, and he's now an elite 3-point shooter, and he's huge. So Splash Mountain is kind of funny. I like it. It's great in my opinion. It's a great nickname.
All right, Splash Mountain.
And then I think
why wouldn't that be like he's not? It's not like he's the best 3-point shooting big man.
He's pretty damn good.
How? I'm confused.
You guys got to watch some Brook Lopez.
No, I'm aware of Brook Lopez.
And when he makes them, he usually swishes them.
He makes 2 threes a game.
Yeah, what is it? 2 for 4?
Splash Mountain. He doesn't get many attempts.
So
you can shoot the ball well, bro.
So you think the most notable nickname is Splash Mountain?
Hey,
you could have said the Slash Bros. You said Splash Mountain.
I didn't come up with it. I just think it's great. I'm a supporter. And then I think another one that's intimidating is the Claw. That one's just tough, man.
The Claw? What do you know about the Paw? Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams. That guy's such a fucking bum. Never mind.
He's so bad.
I can't believe that guy.
All-timers. What are some all-timers?
I'm going to go with 2.
We should have said honorable mention Slim Reaper.
Oh.
We should have got that one in there.
Yeah, but he doesn't like it.
I don't care. I don't care what he
That's
likes.
literally his ain't that his Twitter handle, Slim Reaper?
No, he hates that nickname.
That sucks for him.
He's easy money sniper in his eyes.
Same thing.
Okay. What are some all-time nicknames?
I got 2. I like the Big Ticket. I like KG.
The Glove. The Glove is kind of sick.
Yeah, Gary Payton. That's nice. I would probably say Air Canada.
Who's that again?
Vince Carter.
Oh yeah. That one's tough.
Air
It's
Canada.
cool for sure.
Ooh.
Aiden?
That's good. All time, I fuck with the Glove, man. No,
Yeah.
Big Ticket's sick too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
I like honorable mention. Sorry to interrupt. It would be Paul Pierce. It would be the Truth.
Oh,
That's a
Have
classic.
you heard the origin story of that name before?
man, if he didn't shit on the court, I would be with you on that. But that kind of ruins his legacy.
I think
I don't know the origin
I'm pretty
story.
sure someone who was guarding him said that dude's the truth, and then they just
Really?
no. I think Shaq called him the truth on
Really?
TV after he watched. He was doing a TNT halftime report or post game, and he saw. I think Paul Pierce had a great game, and he called him. He said that dude's the truth.
I will say Diesel is a good nickname too.
Oh yeah.
Diesel, yeah,
I was
that one's a
thinking
good one. Obviously Pistol Pete, that one's cold.
That's cool.
I think people forget about this one. George Gervin, Iceman.
The
Iceman.
Ooh.
Iceman.
Iceman is cold, and there's Dr. J too.
And then you got you got Timmy D with the big fundamental.
Mm-hmm.
That's classic.
I just thought of another good current one, the Anomaly, Jason Tatum.
I've never heard nobody say that.
Fuck off, bro. Fuck off.
That's a nickname.
He made that shit up. Like he
No.
he
I've
made
heard
that
just
shit.
call him the Green Mamba before
The Anomaly.
people have called him the Green Mamba.
The Green Mamba is crazy.
That's such a bad nickname.
I've never heard that one.
What makes him the Anomaly?
Yeah, that's so
He
bad.
sounds like he just made that shit
Like
up.
the Green Mamba sounds fire. I would love to be called
The Green
Oh,
Mamba.
you'd be loved to call
We're
it.
overusing Mamba, man. We got
What? He loves Kobe.
Black Mamba, White Mamba. You
What
guys
was
know
that?
the White Mamba?
AK-47. What's that?
Scalabrine.
Oh, that is the white Mamba.
What's that white chocolate? What's that
Jason
guy?
White chocolate,
Williams,
Jason Williams.
Stat. That's Amari Stoudemire.
Amari Stoudemire?
Stat. People used to call him Stat back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I feel like there's other ones we're forgetting, like Kareem or Wilt.
We've said a lot of
Russell
nicknames.
Still,
Anyway.
We were supposed to choose 3, I think.
yeah, we just start naming shit.
Anyways, it was a great talk today, guys.
Yes.
Great episode. If you haven't already, follow us on all socials, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, at pickandroll_4. It's been a great episode. Nice to have you on the show, Kanan.
Thank you.
Appreciate you
It's good to be
stopping by.
here. Good to be here.
EJ, as always.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
We'll see y'all next week. Stay safe, stay warm. Do whatever you gotta do. Peace out.